Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is your girl Melissa Diamond, back for another YouTube video. It's been like a month or two, but I'm here just to speak on this whole Breakfast Club situation with Amara La Negra. I'm not sure why everyone is so confused about Afro Latin people, Afro Latinas, I'm understanding the whole confusion. You know, anyone knows if you're dealing with another that is not of your own race, that you are going to be both of those, period. And in the eyes of the law, if you have darker skin, or if you are even passable, of a African American, that you are going to be considered African American, period, point blank. So this whole thing with the Breakfast Club dismissing and pretty much basically telling Miss Amara that, what she was feeling was basically in her head. That's pretty much what a lot of black men and lighter skin people really believe. It's like, how white people believe that, whenever black people speak on things that, we're basically lying, or we're telling some type of fictitious story or something like that. That is just basically all in our heads, and that, we're the ones who are whining and complaining and, making things up. And that's pretty much what those two did to her. And I find it funny, but it's not, something that that isn't seen because, or that I haven't seen, because it's seen a lot. Whenever a darker skinned black woman speaks on any kind of issues that has to do with, biracial people or lighter skinned women, or being discriminated against, or anything, she is basically told that she is being bitter, that she's being jealous, that she's being some type of problem, and that she has an attitude or something. And this is why, she may not be moving up in a specific job or career or something of that nature, or whatever. But whenever we see or hear a biracial person speaking on being discriminated against, or being told that they're not black enough, then the whole world, the whole black community stops. The whole black community is ready to open arms, listen with open ears, and have open eyes. And that's what that whole thing is about. And this whole, well, how about, what Carbi B, she made it off of Love and Hip Hop and this, that, and the other. Okay, but how many other people made it off of Love and Hip Hop? Besides K. Michelle. How many others with, that same specific rapping talent that really isn't that hard? Because if you see all these people coming out and rapping, then that talent really isn't a talent anymore. Period. You have to be doing something major for me to think that your rapping skills is a talent. But, a lot of people now are like, well, stop comparing her to Carbi B, and Carbi B, she's this and she's that, and, you cannot put her because, well, we all know the truth. When it comes down to other things, we can be like, oh, well, yeah, she got that job because she's this color, or she's that skin tone, or because she has this hair, texture, or because her eye color is this, and, whatever. But as soon as it's someone that you like, you can't believe it. Oh, we can't believe that Miss Carbi B, made it to the top, not just because of her talents, but because of her skin tone, because of her background. Now, let any other African American girl with my skin tone or darker act the way that Cardi B acts. This is why I don't like when black people be so selective with the shit that they will say is racist, say is prejudice, but when it comes down to the people that they like, they're not going to believe. They can't see it. And that's what's fucked up. And then you got all these young girls who are basically, you know, easily influenced and saying how, well, you're just a hater. How are you going to come at Hennessy, her sister? How are you going to come at Cardi B because of what this woman is going through? She's a hater and you're a hater. When it happens to you, that's when people can feel, can have empathy, sympathy, can be concerned. With the boycott with Monique. If this was any other person that people liked or had respect for or respected their ability to be outspoken and unapologetic for the things that they feel, everyone would be, let's boycott. Let's band together. Let's stop shopping at these places. Let's stop giving our black dollar to. Very selective, you guys. Very selective. And this is why people don't really take us seriously as a community. Because we're only going to be selective. And we're only going to look at what we want to pay attention to. And what we want to be trending. So yeah, this colorism is being talked about, but people are still dismissing it. But let this be somebody white, somebody non-black, discriminating against any one of us of color. Everyone would be enraged, outraged. Stop boycotting us. Stop. Don't spend your money here. You should do the same thing with the Breakfast Club. Stop listening to them until DJ Envy and Charlamagne the Goddess both do their research and both understand that colorism is still here and that it is still alive, just like racism. And that even as a dark-skinned black man, Charlamagne should understand. But I guess because he's peeling off the layers of his natural skin with that bleach, that he just don't see it no more. Ridiculous.